Hello, BookTube. For a change of pace today, I thought I would show you 4 books that I acquired recently that are not coming out this summer. They're actually things that have been out already. Starting with this, City of Fortune by Roger Crowley. It is a very good, very peppy history of the mercantile highlight of Venice. A subject that's been covered many, many times. But as with a lot of other books I've mentioned too, this is saved by the verve of the writing. If you're interested in the history of Venice before it collapsed under Napoleonic conquest and became a tourist curio, this is a wonderful book to read. And next is a novel. It's by a novelist that I've never really liked, but I thought this was wonderful. Imaginary Life by David Malouf. It's the story of the Roman poet Ovid, who was exiled from Rome for what he describes as something he saw and something he said. We don't know what, but despite many, many complaints, including some of the most beautiful poetry of complaint ever written, he was never recalled from the shores of the Black Sea where he was exiled. He died there. And this is a novel about his life there. And it wonderfully mirrors his masterpiece, The Metamorphoses, by shifting and sliding from one form of representation to another. It's just a magnificent performance. Nothing like anything this author has ever done before or since. So I recommend it, even if you don't know anything about Ovid. Next thing, very similar. In fact, more so. It's Anita Shreve. It's Stella Bane. I got it in this lovely UK paperback edition with the UK title, The Lives of Stella Bane. It's about a woman who is pulled from the battlefield of World War One, shell-shocked entirely out of her memory of herself. She knows that she can drive an ambulance, and she knows that her name is Stella Bane, and she has some ability at sketching. But aside from that, she remembers nothing, and the whole novel is the slow, torturous process of her figuring out who she is. And when I originally got a copy, I thought I was going to hate it because I've never liked anything by this author. She's usually all syrup and no pancake, and I thought, well, what subject lends itself more to that than this? But no, all of her gifts are in marvelous control in this book. I loved it. Praised it when it came out. I've been looking for a copy ever since. As with everything else today, I once owned a copy, and God knows where it is, but now it's back. I will reread it and then put it on the fiction shelf. And lastly, a real treat, The English Country House Murders, the best anthology that Mysterious Press ever put out. It's edited by Thomas Godfrey, and it contains exactly what it says, the best short murder mysteries set in English country houses. And it's utterly delightful right from the introduction, which I'll read you a bit of here. Of all the civilized pleasures given to man, what can compare to a rattling good English country house mystery? There you are, after a harrowing day with overripe household bills or baby nappies, fatigued and spent. You retire to a comfortable seat in a secluded corner with a new country house mystery. You open the cover, and suddenly you are transported to a splendid baronial manor and tea with Lord and Lady Ferncliff, who never paid a bill or changed a nappy in their lives. The conversation among the cognoscenti has turned to the season in Monty, when Sir Percy slumps forward in his chair before the fire, his cup of Earl Grey heavily laced with laudanum. Messy business, this. But not to worry, local authorities are on the case, and an arrest is said to be imminent. And it's just that kind of breezy, fun tone that animates the best country house mysteries. All the short ones are in here. You've got P.G. Wodehouse, you've got Agatha Christie, Dorothy Sayers, Margaret Marjorie Allingham. You've got just a 2,000 wonderful mystery spinners. And my paperback of this book wasn't going to last much longer, so I was delighted to find it in hardcover. I will reread choice bits, probably the whole thing, and up it will go on the shelf. And that's it those are 4 books that I found at a local thrift shop, and if I did, so can you. So they very much constitute book recommendations for stuff you can actually go out and buy. We'll have more tomorrow, but we'll probably be back to indulging me with new books. We'll see. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.